if it was a car that I really wanted, I would take that money and invest it in that car, no, with no questions asked. But for my health, I questioned it, and I shouldn't have. And that's how I thought it. I would take the money and put it as a down payment on a car. So why would I not invest that in myself and my health? And so that's the way that I thought about it, and I just did it. When we started, I had constipation, and I had I guess I couldn't, at work all day, I would feel dizzy, or I couldn't concentrate, stuff like that. So I'm able to do that. I had anxiety and depression at the beginning too. And that's every now and then I get a little bit of an anxiety, but it's not as bad as it was, and the depression. And then I had, I don't ever remember
Fatigue.
everything.
You mentioned that you had fatigue and headaches and
Yes.
And brain fog. So
Yes.
these were the main symptoms, right, that you had?
Yeah.
And
And
yeah,
then my
so
stomach
mostly,
problems.
what else?
And then the issues with my stomach,
Yes.
where I was, it felt like everything that I ate would hurt my stomach, and I would have constant burning in my stomach.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, you noticed, I think it was day maybe 20 when you noticed your symptoms, your stomach symptoms went away, right? Maybe it was day 20. It was early. It was early, like 3 weeks. You think it was
Yeah.
3 or 4 weeks?
I think it was 3 weeks where I
Yes.
didn't have any symptoms, minimal symptoms, burping a little bit after eating or whatever. I still get some burping, but not near. Before, when I was eating, I would burp it was crazy. I never seen burping so much. I would burp probably 50 times all day long, 50 to 100 times a day, all day long, especially after eating my meals. But I don't really burp that much anymore. Um, and then I would have, my stomach would be in discomfort, and then really bad bloating, stuff like that. There was, when I was at my worst, I felt that I thought I was having a heart attack, and I went to the hospital because my stomach felt like it was going to explode. And my chest was hurting bad. I thought that I was having a heart attack. They told me that it was just acid reflux and due to the gastritis.
Sure, you see how everything looks so good? Your hemoglobin went up, your hematocrit went up, red blood cells even went up. This is it's all normal range, but this is your kidney function. See, it was 89, now it's 118. It's all good. But B12 is 365. This is good. And your A1C is 5.5. And I wanted to ask you, what would you share to somebody else who maybe they're thinking of working with us? You glad you did it, right? Because I know we talked to you in the email. You weren't sure if you're real.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was nervous about doing it because you guys on your, I guess, your marketing page where you market your business, there wasn't a whole lot of people that would comment on there and say that that you guys help them, but you guys had all the pictures and everything. So I wasn't sure where it was coming from. So I was kind of nervous about oh, I'm going to pay the money, and then what if it's not real? Which it seemed as if it was real because you guys had a lot of people, but I wasn't sure where that was coming from until you guys had explained that you have your own private group for your clients, and that's where all of the comments and everything comes from. So I was kind of skeptical about it at first, but I just I thought of it as a way, because my health, I just took it as myself. I invest this money. If it was a car that I really wanted, I would take that money and invest it in that car, no, with no questions asked. But for my health, I questioned it, and I shouldn't have. And that's how I thought it. I would take the money and put it as a down payment on a car. So why would I not invest that in myself and my health? And so that's the way that I thought about it. And I just did it. And I really learned a lot from this program about foods and our body that I had no idea about it before I got gastritis and got sick. And first COVID, I think that was the start of it, because I had to take all kinds of medicine and antibiotics when I got COVID. And then after COVID, I got the H. pylori, and I had to take more antibiotics within 3 months range from having COVID and H. pylori. And then the gastritis came on right after that. And I also learned about putting my health first. And it's not only in the program did I learn about health and taking care of ourselves with the food that we eat, but also putting ourselves, because I found myself a lot putting others before me and taking care of others instead of taking care of myself. And in the program with the education that you guys have, where you the videos that you have to watch and everything, and daily we were responsible of telling you what we did for ourselves that day, for self-care. And that helped a lot, because I didn't realize just taking 10-15 minutes to soak in the bathtub a day, how much that helped to relax myself and ease stress and stuff like that, daily. And it not only helped me, but I have been talking to my family, my mom, my sisters, my nieces and nephews about it, and they see how much this program has helped me, and they're wanting to learn more about it and what they can do in their diets to change and be healthier for themselves too. So
very good. Yes, I remember, because yes, those screenshots, they come from a client group, but people mention a name. They say Victoria Naxana, and sometimes because it's a public page, people don't comment much on it. But also,
okay.
in order to see a page on a public page, people have to follow. And Facebook actually, it hides a post from you if you don't engage on it. So if you don't comment on the page, or if you don't like something, Facebook stops showing it. So that's why there's less engagement on the page, because people are not seeing it as much as they see in a group. Because the group, actually, people see it more often when you have a group, but when you have a public page, it's just algorithm. That's why we do have a lot of followers there, but people don't comment because maybe they're not seeing it. So there's just things like that. And some clients, they follow a page, but sometimes they don't comment on it. So that's why it's, but everybody you've seen, we worked with, you met other clients in the program, and other people commented. So yes, other people also are real people who doing this program with you. So, but I'm glad that you reached out to me, you shared your concern, because I could help you answer it, versus if you didn't tell me anything, then I wouldn't know that you were worried about it. But because you shared it to me, I'm glad you did it. Okay, Bonnie? So yeah. I really, that I got mad a little bit because like my sister just so tired, like proving. We always have to prove to people. Yes, we're helping people, and it gets like draining. Always have to like prove. Yeah, I can help you. We have other clients who helped. It like drains us a lot. Always have to prove like you can get better. So that's why I could have gotten a little bit mad at you, but that you question, but I really appreciate you, like being open about it and just like sharing what you think, because now you're here and you benefited from it. And then you can help your family, they can benefit from it. As you learned, yes, your family can start eating the things you learned, because it's going to help them, whether
because my mom has a lot of health problems. She has diabetes, she has high blood pressure, she has high cholesterol, she has arthritis.
Oh wow, this is reversible in a program. So if she's able to do it full capacity, or maybe she's able to get a help with it, we can support her, help her through it. It's definitely gonna help her start reversing all of this. But even if she implements some of it
too, that has Hashimoto's, and I've been telling her about it. I'm trying to get her to be open to doing it, but I haven't yet. I guess she's just not ready for it yet,
Yes.
but I'm hoping one day that she will to help her health. But
Well, it was great talking with you, Bonnie, and say hello to your family and continue doing what you learned and help your mom. Okay,
okay.
she can get better, definitely.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for all of your help.